So here is the third and last part of the One Fact About Every Country series. It's going to be a long video, and I don't want to waste any time, so let's begin. Kiribati. Kiribati has purchased 24 kilometers squared of land in Fiji in case rising sea levels force the permanent evacuation of its residents. Kosovo. More than 110 countries recognize Kosovo as an independent country. However, a bunch of countries including Serbia, Russia, and some EU countries still do not recognize Kosovo as an independent country for that matter. But in this video, I'm counting it as a country. Kuwait. Kuwait is the world's 11th most obese country. It is the highest ranked non-Pacific island nation with 73.4% of its population classified as obese. Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan is home to nearly 2,000 lakes. It is also very mountainous with 94% of the country located 1,000 meters above sea level with an average elevation of 2,750 meters. Laos. The Mekong River runs through Laos. At 4,350 kilometers, it is the longest river in Southeast Asia, the 7th longest in Asia, and the 12th longest in the world. Latvia. Latvia contains more than 12,000 rivers. However, only 17 of these rivers are longer than 100 kilometers. Lebanon. Tied with Thailand, Lebanon has the world's third highest number of public holidays. With 16 public days of holiday per year, only India and Colombia with 18 have more. Lesotho. Lesotho is the world's highest country. It has the highest lowest point in the world at 1,400 meters. Liberia. Liberia's name comes from the Latin word liber, meaning free, as the country was created as a homeland for liberated African American slaves. Libya. Libya, its unemployment rate in 2021 was 20.61, and so the 9th highest in the world. It's also the second largest country without any rivers with a size of 1.76 million kilometers squared, behind Saudi Arabia with a size of 2.25 million kilometers squared. Liechtenstein. This tiny country is situated between Switzerland and Austria. It's the second least visited country in Europe. Lithuania. The geographical center of Europe is located in Lithuania. The exact spot is near the village of Bernotai, about 26 kilometers northwest of Vilnius. Luxembourg. Luxembourg is ranked by the Heritage Foundation as Europe's first and the world's 4th ranked country for economic freedom. Skype has its headquarters in Luxembourg, just like PayPal, Amazon, Rovi Corporation, and Rakuten. This is because Luxembourg is a tax haven compared to other countries. Madagascar. Madagascar is the 4th largest island in the world after Greenland, New Guinea, and Borneo. Also, over 50% of the world's chameleon population lives in Madagascar. Malawi. Lake Malawi, also known as Lake Nyasa, accounts for more than 1/5 of the country's total area. Malaysia. Malaysia is a Southeast Asian country that has a total land area of 329,847 square kilometers. It holds a unique place in the world as the only country that sits on both the Malay archipelago and mainland Asia. Maldives. It is not only the lowest country in the world, but it is also the flattest country. None of the Maldives islands rise more than 1.8 meters above sea level, with the highest point found on Vilingili Island. Mali. The thermal equator crosses Mali, making it one of the hottest countries in the world. Rainfall is negligible and droughts are frequent. Malta. Malta has the world's 4th lowest fertility rate, with just 1.2 total births per woman. Marshall Islands. The Marshall Islands is one of just 22 countries not to have a military. The USA is responsible for its defense. Mauritania. The Mauritanian flag has a green background with a central crescent and star and red bands at the top and bottom. The green, star, and crescent are traditional Muslim symbols, and the red signifies the bloodshed during the struggle for independence from France. Mauritius. Mauritius itself is encircled by a broken ring of mountain ranges composed of extinct volcanoes, streams, waterfalls, and rivers, all covered in forests. It's also home to the 3rd largest coral reef in the world. Mexico. The countries of Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and Costa Rica, along with the US states of Arizona, California, Nevada, New Mexico, Texas, and Utah, were initially all part of Mexico during the 19th century. Micronesia. Micronesia is one of the least visited countries in the world. The Federated States of Micronesia register less than 45,000 visitors every year. Moldova. Moldova has the world's largest wine cellar by the number of bottles. The Milesti Misi cellars contain over 1.5 million bottles of wine. The bottles are stored in 55-kilometer or 34 miles of underground galleries. Monaco. Monaco does not have its own major defense force. The country's defense, however, is France's responsibility. Mongolia. Mongolia is the world's most sparsely populated country. It has a land area of 1.6 million kilometers and a population of 3.4 million, and so a population density of 0.47 people per kilometer squared. Montenegro. Montenegro got its name from the dark mountain forests that cover the land. The name breaks down into 2 words, Monte and Negro. Monte means mountain and Negro means black, so dark or black mountain. Morocco. Morocco is currently the only kingdom in North Africa and one of the only 3 in Africa. The other 2 are Lesotho and Swaziland. Mozambique. Mozambique is the only one-word country that includes all 5 vowels in its name. Also, the flag is one of only 2 national flags that features a firearm, the other being Guatemala. Myanmar. In Myanmar, you can eat tea. The tea leaves are in the nation's most beloved dishes. Namibia. Namibia has the largest population of free-roaming cheetahs in the world, around 3,000. Nauru. It is the world's smallest island country and is situated 53 kilometers south of the equator. Nepal. Nepal is geologically alive. The Indo-Australian plate under Nepal is still moving and will travel 1,500 kilometers into Asia in the next 10 million years. The Netherlands. After the US, the Netherlands is the world's 2nd largest exporter of food and agricultural products. It is also home to the 2nd largest port in the world, the Port of Rotterdam. New Zealand. Situated on 178 degrees latitude, Gisborne is the first city in the world to see the sun rise each day. New Zealand is also one of the top 5 dairy producers in the world. Dairy farmers produce 100 kilograms of butter and 65 kilograms of cheese each year for each person living in New Zealand. Both 7 times as much sheep and 3 times as much cows as people, that's kind of logical. Nicaragua. There are around 430 volcanic islands in the vast Lake Nicaragua. Niger. Nearly 4/5 of Niger is desert, making it one of the hottest countries in the world. Nigeria. With a population of 211 million, Nigeria has the biggest population out of any country on the African continent. They also have 500 languages spoken in the country. North Korea. The North Korean government strictly controls all levels of education. The literacy rate of those aged 15 and older in North Korea is 99%. North Macedonia. Unlike its neighboring countries, North Macedonia managed to remain peaceful during the breakup of Yugoslavia. Norway. Kirkenes, a place in Norway, is farther east than all of Finland. In fact, the small Arctic town is as far east as Cairo. That's kind of amazing. Oman. Oman is a great place to live since they are practically crime-free. Oman is also a terrorist-free country, scoring almost a 0 on the Global Terrorism Index. This makes it one of the most secure countries in the world. Pakistan. Pakistan was originally made of 2 parts, West Pakistan and East Pakistan, the latter of which became Bangladesh, and it was the first Muslim country. Palau. Palau is known as the underwater Serengeti for its incredible scuba diving. Sites include beautiful seascapes, shipwrecks, and diverse marine life. Panama. The Panama rainforest covers over 40% of the country, the largest rainforest in the Western Hemisphere outside the Amazon basin. Papua New Guinea. Papuans were plausibly the world's first agriculturalists. Archaeologists have discovered evidence of gardening from up to 9,000 years ago. Paraguay. Paraguay's literacy rate is higher than that of the United States. Paraguay citizens aged 15 and older read and write at a 94% literacy rate, compared to 86% for the US. Peru. Over 70% of the world's alpaca population lives in Peru. The sale of alpaca meats and textile fiber is the main source of income for about 150,000 families in Peru. Philippines. The Philippines is one of 17 megadiverse countries in the world. Megadiverse countries are the world's most biodiversity-rich countries. This was the 3rd part of the 1 fact about every country in the world. I'm sorry that the 2nd part took so long. The 4th and last part is coming to you really soon. Subscribe to be part of the first 10,000 on this channel, and as always, see you in the next of Earth Basics.